Okay, let's dive into a discovery that's seriously shaking up one of our most basic ideas, the line between being alive and being dead. I mean, what if that line isn't really a line at all? What if it's blurrier than we ever imagined? You hear that and you know exactly what it means, right? It's simple. It's final. You check the signs. First thing, the heart has stopped, no pulse. And then the big one. The brain is totally silent, no activity. The lights are out. So, according to everything we know, every textbook, every doctor, that's it. Game over. Life has ended. It's an absolute. But what if it's not? Because that's exactly what's happening. Science is now saying, hold on a minute, not so fast. And this right here is where things get really, really interesting. Okay, so let's get into the observation that kicked this whole thing off. It was something that shouldn't have been possible. Scientists were looking at cells that, by all accounts, should have just been sitting there, doing absolutely nothing. The experiment itself was pretty simple, really. They took cells from organisms that were already, clinically dead. And the expectation? Well, these cells were basically just leftover biological junk. Inert, broken, done. But then, something completely wild happened. Something nobody saw coming. Out of these supposedly dead, useless cells, something new started to form. Tiny biological things that scientists have now named anthrobots and xenobots. And this is the part that just blows my mind. Look at what these cells started doing, all on their own. They didn't have a brain or a nervous system telling them what to do. They just started reorganizing themselves. They began to move around, they started repairing other damaged cells, and they even built completely new structures. It was like they had some hidden blueprint, some kind of collective memory. This wasn't just random twitching. This was purposeful, goal-oriented action. So that's what we're talking about. Anthrobots, which come from human cells, and xenobots from frog cells. These are self-organizing little biological life forms created from the cells of organisms that were, dead. I know, it sounds like something straight out of a movie, but this is real, documented science. So what exactly are these things? It's tricky. They're not animals, they're not machines or robots like we think of them, but they are made of living cells. They can heal tissue, and they absolutely can work together. They're in a whole new category. Which leads us to the big million-dollar question that's sending shockwaves through biology. So, are they alive or are they dead? And the unbelievable answer seems to be neither. So, how do we explain this? Well, this discovery has led to a brand new theory, a whole new way of thinking that could honestly change, everything. And here it is. Scientists are now calling it the third state. It's this idea that there's an existence that's not quite alive. No brain, no consciousness, but it's definitely not dead either. It's this incredible biological space in between. Okay, so this is a really cool science fact, right? But why should you care? Well, because the implications here, especially for medicine, are just massive, truly profound. I mean, just think about it for a second. If we can figure out how to work with this third state, it could completely change regenerative medicine. Imagine using your own cells to build tiny biobots that go in and repair a severed spinal cord, or grow new tissue to fix a damaged heart or liver. It's so big, it could even make us rethink how we legally define the moment someone has actually died. And here's something really important to get. Scientists didn't invent this. This isn't some new life form they cooked up in a lab. They just found it. This is a natural ability that's been hiding inside our own biology this whole time. Which really makes you look at things differently, doesn't it? We always think of death like a light switch. It's on, then it's off. But maybe it's not a switch. Maybe it's more like a transition, a process, where the building blocks of life just find a new way to organize. And that leaves us with this one final, really mind-bending question. If death isn't the absolute end, if the cells can carry on, then what is it? What does it even mean to die, honestly? We're just at the very beginning of finding out.